tomorrow at 8 on Channel 4.
Bed without breakfast and strangers in the shower on Channel 4 now.
How many happy glampers in this for in a bed? Hi, I'm Corrie Brown. I'm a continuity announcer for Channel 4 television in London, and we're the people that talk on the television between the programmes. So that's a mix of creative and technical and marketing and editorial and performance work. I have a severe sight impairment. It doesn't define me and it does not devalue me, but it does mean that sometimes I have to approach things just a little bit differently. I was taught to touch type when I was about 7 or 8 to help with schoolwork, and it meant that I was really adept at using keyboards by the time I was looking for work experience, and that for me was quite a unique sort of selling point. And by the time I was at university, I was using what we now know as laptops, but back then in the early 90s it was a brick of a computer. But I was the only person in a lecture theatre using a laptop. It's now widely recognised that effective workplace adjustments can help organisations to find and retain really great people. But when I started out, it wasn't like that. People weren't talking about disability, so neither did I. I didn't want to be judged or perceived negatively because of my visual impairment, so I just put my own adjustments in place. Back in 2011, as we were gearing up to show the Paralympics for London 2012, the business was really waking up to disability and working with disabled talent and the whole conversation around disability. And suddenly I felt, as one of quite a few people working at Channel 4 with a lived experience of disability, that I almost had a sense of responsibility of needing to be a little bit more vocal. I am a founder and a co-chair of 4 Purple, which is Channel 4's disability staff network. And our mission is to encourage a wider conversation about disability, to raise awareness and to empower everyone at Channel 4 to feel more confident about disability. Of course, an inclusive culture has to be nurtured and it has to be maintained. And it's really great to see businesses making commitments around disability inclusion, but the pace of change is just so slow. And actually, I think the only way that we will really start to shift the dial on disability is to have more people with lived experience of disability in senior positions within organisations where they can really start to directly influence change. I am really proud to work for a company that embraces difference and challenges perceptions and stimulates debate. You know, Channel 4's been at the forefront of societal change when it comes to attitudes to disability, and I really hope that that continues because there is so much still to do. I think it's fair to say that I've made most of my big life decisions on gut instinct and I've followed my heart. And if I could speak to my younger self, I would say that it is definitely okay to approach things a little bit differently. And that really, that's what makes us interesting.